Three men who crashed into a Northeast Side daycare while on the run from police learned their fate today. 6 News reporter Renee Jamison was in the courtroom when the suspects received their sentence. She joins us live now from the City County building. What's the latest on this, Renee?
Well, Nathaniel Harris, as a repeat offender, Erica, got the most time at 30 years. The other two suspects got 15 years in prison. 4 children, 1 adult, are injured when a vehicle crashes into the Stepping Stones child care facility in the 2500 block of East 46th Street on December 3rd of last year. 3 men trying to evade police after robbing a Family Dollar store are in the SUV when it slams into the daycare. This afternoon, they learned their fate.
The charges, unfortunately, that we could go against with the children's injuries were only D felonies. Sometimes the law just doesn't seem to be harsh enough for the crime, and that was the case in this.
The driver of the getaway car, 22-year-old Darren Crow, agreed to plead guilty to robbery and criminal recklessness and is sentenced to 15 years. 29-year-old Nathaniel Harris is sentenced for robbery and carrying a handgun without a license. As a habitual offender, Judge Robert Altus gave him 30 years. 20-year-old Theo Sanford got 14 years for robbery and resisting law enforcement. Sanford's attorney told me his jaw was broken recently in jail because he says his crime caused children to be injured.
He also provided the court with a letter today. Because his jaw is wired shut, he was unable to speak on his own today. So he put those thoughts down in writing, and he did manifest a lot of remorse, as did the rest of the defendants.
The Stepping Stones daycare opened their doors again in February. The 4 children and 1 adult injured when the SUV plowed into it have recovered from their injuries. Prosecutors tell me a 5-year-old boy was the most seriously injured after getting hit in the head by a brick.
Could have been much worse. Could have been a lot worse. This is the exact reason why running from the police is a horrible idea. Innocent people get hurt, innocent people get killed, and in this case 4 young children almost lost their lives as well.
Now, none of the victims were inside the courtroom today. All 3 men must serve at least half of their sentences before being eligible for parole. Live downtown, Renee Jamison, 6 News.